these people have proven themselves time and time again to not just be wrong, but liars. Malignant liars.
To prove that Josh Hawley was a coward, the committee released video of him loping out of the building on the afternoon of January 6th with a police escort. The tape became a staple on social media. Democrats laughed with derision.
Josh Hawley is a laughingstock.
To see him scurrying across the hallway like Ned Flanders out of The Simpsons trying to run to safety.
Running like the shrimp, wimp, coward, accomplice, hypocrite he is. And then after he's running like Forrest Gump, run, Joshua, run, run.
The trotting of one Senator Josh Hawley of Missouri.
I'm not sure if he would call that running or prancing, but whatever it is that the bird-handed insurrectionist was doing there through the halls of Congress, being chased by the mob that he whipped up, it's pretty classic.
This gives a new meaning to, hauling ass, I guess.
I mean, I didn't run that fast for my first marriage.
Is somebody putting it to the Benny Hill soundtrack? That's all I can.
Soon, Rachel, soon.
Sorry, I'm wishing.
He ran like a coward. He ran like a coward from the mob that he himself instigated.
He was afraid for his life, running and
scurrying out down the halls of Congress away from the mob that he was trying to help rile up.
It was quite fun to watch Josh Hawley completely get, be the kind of coward he is.
Josh Hawley, we'll get to what an invertebrate that man is.
At least they weren't caught on camera fleeing in terror after raising their fists, like tough guy Josh Hawley.
And I think him and Josh Hawley could be like co-captains of the GOP Coward Caucus track team, since they like to run away.
He is a perfect encapsulation of a mindset in the Republican Party that says it's okay to burn it all down so long as I survive.
When stuff went south, he was the first one out the door.
The point of that video was he was scared for his life, right? He ran not because of an ideological thing. He ran because he thought that mob was going to get him.
Josh Hawley running, because you can run and run and run away, but you can't run away from yourself, Bob Marley, is not just running. It's not just running. There he goes running because he is afraid of the people that he summoned to the Capitol.
It was actually in his own self-preservation to run down the hallways.
Sure.
Because had he been found, it's unclear what an angry mob would have done to anybody that they thought was ideologically aligned with them. I mean, that was, he was doing the smart thing there, and all he can do now is try to spin. It's all the liberal media's fault.
So they'll blow a bunch of smoke about law enforcement on the campaign trail, and then they will literally turn their back and run when the actions that they incited lead those officers to be put potentially in fatal danger.
These cowards, these Ivy League faux populists, whip up crowds, have no idea the impact. Hawley had no idea the impact it was going to have, and then runs like a coward.
He lit the fuse and ran away from the explosion. And this is the sort of video seen around the world by now, I'm sure, of Josh Hawley with his fist raised while he was inside the safety and security of the perimeter. And then once the very people he incited with that raised fist, while he was protected by the very law enforcement officers, people like Officer Sicknick, some of whom would lose their lives, he runs behind them. The picture of him running is him running behind the police line, where they're there to engage in what they've described as medieval hand-to-hand combat to protect him while he flees.
He takes his tough man pose like all these guys do before they start telling you to tan your testicles to be bigger.
Well,
and
he did that while Capitol cops were
I'm just saying, that's what they do. I've never seen so many people question their own masculinity and talk about a war on manhood. But anyway, they do. Yes. Josh Hawley does for good reason. But there he is running like a coward. Again, he whips these people into a frenzy from the safety behind police lines. And then it's the police that end up, after he whips them into a frenzy, getting the hell beaten out of them. And Josh Hawley's protected by them. And then he flees like a little coward after he whips them into a frenzy.
While everyone can see Hawley running, he continues to deny running or cowering. One more twist on a story of endless hypocrisy.
In fact, the surveillance footage we reviewed shows that famous clip was a sham, edited deceptively by the January 6th committee. The clip was propaganda, not evidence. The actual videotape shows that Hawley was one of many lawmakers being ushered out of the building by Capitol Hill police officers. And in fact, Hawley was at the back of the pack. The coward tape was a lie, one of many from the January 6th committee.